Alright, I'm sorry, one second. So we're game 5 of ANZ Cup, and I'm playing Rob, and I haven't played Rob before, but I have known him for a while. So take us through your list.
Okay, squadron of 2 Lehman Russes.
Yeah.
With Pask in there. Command squad with a dead guy fallen over. 2 units of 3 IA Hydra turrets. Unit of veterans in a Chimera. Another unit of veterans in a Chimera. And a squad of Rattlings on the board.
And in reserve you've got Guardsman Marbo
Guardsman Marbo and 2 veterans and 2 vendettas.
Excellent. And here I need, I've got my little pack of monstrous creatures in the corner there. Mr. Morlock, nice line there. And so just quickly show the board. Very interesting board here. And I've got a comms relay which I'm actually going to be using, which is interesting. Alright.
Okay, I'm going to do a solo cast on this last recording. Rob said he's shy and like a hedgehog, I guess. So we're playing another Imperial Guard, and this one's not so much artillery based as game 3 was. This is much more anti-air based. So I was a bit afraid of Rob and his list. He's a big softy, but anyway. We'll get into the game right now. So I've just deployed down the bottom here. Got my 2 Hive Tyrants, Tervagons, and Morlock. That in the middle there, you've got an actual working comms relay, which was really good for me because I got to get it my first turn, and Rob in his first turn didn't actually kill it. Now coming up, I made my first mistake of the game here. My Tervagon, he didn't get a good difficult terrain roll, and so I actually moved him out in the open and then did a run, and he only got 2 inches, and it was like, crap. I was looking to get some cover saves, so Rob fires absolutely everything in his army at it and kills it. Unfortunate. You can see here he plays a little bit differently to other Imperial Guards, like in game 3, where he's got his battle line there, but he's only got one thing behind it, which is his HQ squad, which doesn't die, and you'll see that throughout the actual game. He's got 10 Rattlings hiding there, and my Yurgmal Genestealers are actually in the top left-hand corner. There's an objective, and in the little ice flow thing near his HQ. Anyway, here's my Morlock coming in, and does a couple of kills. One thing to notice, and I was really surprised about this for Rob's army, is and Rob's deployment. He put all the what's it called, the victory points or objectives, because there's 5 of them, all in the middle. So I thought he would have put some near himself. He could have placed 2. Anyway, here's my Genestealers moving up. My Devilgaunts land. My Doom's hiding, because he's going to be intercepting with his AA batteries, and guess what? That huge squad of Devilgaunts there, all but 1 die. I did make another mistake there, because I could have gone to ground and got a couple of saves there. A bit unfortunate. One quick thing to note is I made this mistake in terms of being a nice player. Because I didn't specifically, because Rob hasn't had a lot of experience with flying monstrous creatures. I didn't specifically say to him that they were flying up in the air, so to speak, and moving 24 inches. I was playing it like that, so I was playing it. They were moving 24. They were only turning 90 degrees and all that type of stuff, and they didn't do anything till turn 3. But because I didn't specifically say that, he didn't know that that's what they could do. And I apologize many times. Anyway, so moving on, Rob's having a bit of unluckiness with his reserve rolls. I think actually one of his things doesn't come on until turn 4. And here's one point here. He's trying to kill my Doom, and he's trying to do an orbital bombardment with his command squad, because he's got that guy of the fleet. But as you just saw, about 10 seconds ago, he actually moved his commander of the fleet guy, and I saw that, but I thought he was shooting with the Basilisk guy, with the Lehman Russes. And then we have a whole discussion about it. He goes, I don't even remember moving it. So that's where we're pointing there here. And he completely forgot that he moved it. And he actually does this again. And it's just some subconscious thing. Rob was feeling a little bit tired by the end of this game. And I'm not sure. I don't feel sorry for him. I love him. He's great. So... but yeah, he was just doing a couple of unconscious things, which was really, really funny because we had a whole discussion about him moving a guy and he doesn't even remember it, and then he does it the very next turn. I was just laughing. Anyway, he kills my Doom. I found my first invulnerable Strength 8 instant kill. He kills my Morlock. So my Pod. He killed all my Devil Gaunts. My Gene Stealers, there you go. They failed a bloody 4-inch charge. That HQ squad will not die. I don't kill it the whole game. I can't kill this thing. And it's out in the open. It's laughing at me. But I do clear it up on the left-hand side. But again, my Yurgmold Gene Stealers, they charge a veteran squad. They die a shit ton in Overwatch. I eventually get down to one guy. My Morlock goes in, cleans up a bit, but I hit and run because I want to try and kill some more things. A Yurgmold squad against a veteran squad, I found that the veteran squad actually wins, even if a Morlock helps for one turn. Here he comes in because he's trying to kill that last big boy, and he gets it down to 1 wound this turn, and I run to hide it, and he has to kill it off next turn. But right now I think I've got 4 objectives, and Guards of Marbo, you can see him in the bottom right hand corner. He's just popped up and he did the big demo blast and he killed a whole bunch of Termagants. I did some psychic trickery, but it didn't actually work, but it was fun to do. I mind controlled his AA mounts to shoot at his Chimeras, hoping to get a Chimera kill as well as killing the AA mounts. In the end, I got like 1 whole point, and I didn't get to do all my shots, so it probably didn't work that well. I did some vector striking and shooting, and I killed the Vendetta with the flying Hive Tyrant. And this is something else that Rob didn't know, was that flying things, so flying monster creatures as well as the planes, that they can choose if they want to shoot at with Skyfire or not, because it's on the FAQs for the rulebook, the main rulebook. Anyway, so he finishes off my Tervigon. This is his turn 4, I believe. Finishes off my Tervigon. These guys, this squad dies, and they start running. But I've actually got 13 there. With Rob thought I only had 10, and so they failed their leadership. So he needs to actually cause... We said 1, but I've worked it out. He actually needed to cause 2 wounds. And I went to ground, and he couldn't... he called 1,000,000 wounds, but I made all my 2+ cover saves because I was behind the defense line. So if he had got those 2, I think it would have been a drawn game, or maybe me by 1 point. I think it would have been me by 1 because I had Line Breaker... no, I didn't have Swarmlord, so yeah, it would have been a drawn game. But he didn't get those last 2 kills. And so I won by 3 points. So it was a tough game. Lots of flying anti-air. And but a really good game. I enjoyed myself, and I did laugh quite a few times with Rob and at Rob when he was moving models and he couldn't even remember it. It was great. So overall, great tournament. As I said in my intro movie, very happy with the coming second in points, as well as coming second overall. Apparently, I don't know, I'm a cheesy bastard because I got some of the lowest sportsmanship. I don't know how that works, but I think even Pat got better than me. I'll have to go check the scores again. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and the next round will be up next weekend. Well, next tournament's up next weekend, and next round will be after that. See you later.